Yeah.
Okay, go.
Is it working or recording? Okay. Hi.
Hey.
How was your 20 days? 20 days.
20 days without social media. It went very well. I thought I would struggle a lot more than I did with it,
Yeah.
but it went fairly good. I didn't really miss it too much.
So you didn't have withdrawals at first or anything like that?
I did not. If anything, towards the end, I just wanted to
See what your friends are up to?
nah, just scroll through, look at funny shit, you know.
Because you're bored.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just get kind of bored.
No, I get that. Yeah, I did mine 20 days and I had withdrawals pretty much the whole time.
Really?
Yeah. Nah, it was good in a way because I was less distracted from my schoolwork,
Yeah.
doing my schoolwork and other stuff. I kept myself occupied in that. Did you find that a challenge or?
Oh, nah, not really, honestly. Nah, the social media, it really, I thought that I would be so much more attached to social media than I was, but I wasn't. But I did find a lot of other time to do other hobbies and find other stuff to do. I've been riding, running, doing all that kind of stuff throughout the time.
So
I just kind of replaced it with doing other stuff, really. It just kind of...
that was,
Yeah, totally.
So the whole idea of physically, mentally, socially, so you went for runs and all that kind of stuff.
Socially, it was alright because most of the time I just kind of shut myself out from other people, so I was just kind of just not talking to anyone. So I was it was great, So I wouldn't really expect that, but it was kind of refreshing not just talking to people all the time.
So you didn't instead of using social media to interact with people, you decided to shut them out completely.
No, well, when I'm at home, I did, yeah.
Well, with your family, you just talk to them.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Instead of just messaging around people, dealing with all their stuff,
Yeah, no, I get that.
It's totally.
No, that's interesting, because I struggled, I still had WhatsApp and Messenger and that for school reasons. Yeah. And I found myself messaging two of my mates the whole 20 days.
Really?
So I don't know, thinking about it, taking that time off social media with that distraction of just scrolling through for hours, that was gone, so that way it did benefit me. But the part where I didn't message people, I kept doing it, so I don't know if you can classify it as a pass or...
Yeah. I guess you're the judge, really.
Yeah, it was my project.
Yeah. But yeah, the social media, didn't miss it too much. I was able to do other stuff outside, find other things to do. I got into a few card games and stuff like that over at Beyond and stuff like that, so it's got a little nerdy stuff going on. But yeah, it went pretty good, yeah. It was good to get back on it though.
I'm glad, yeah. So you missed it or?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the only thing I missed was just scrolling through TikTok, to be honest. I got back and I'm it's just the same old people, it's I don't know.
Doesn't change?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I was expecting to go back and then I would have pages of messages and all that stuff. Because I didn't tell anyone. Yeah. I just randomly shut off social media. And I'm oh my god, is he dead or something? No.
No one messaged you?
Well, they did. I had a couple of messages, with some mates I just haven't spoken to.
Oh, are you good?
Yeah. Where'd you go? But I just kind of do that here and there. I'll randomly go on a 2-week holiday and then just with no service.
Yeah.
And then they're just oh well, please go on. So
yeah.
No, I came back. Everything back to normal. Still kept up with the other hobbies. I think I've just go on social media a lot less, to be honest.
Less now than you
less now than I used to. Back then I would just go on my phone if I was bored. Now I have a few things to do. The one thing that was a pain was with the social media was YouTube.
YouTube.
Actually, yeah, YouTube was a bit of a pain because if I was trying to learn something new, you would normally use YouTube, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you would have to try and figure it out. You'd use Google and all that stuff, and then because I'm more of a visual learner.
Yeah.
So looking it up on Google or something like that just did not work for anything. So it's always YouTube. So I can But yeah, that was the only thing that I struggled with, I think. But even so, when I get back, I only ever go on YouTube like a little bit. So it's like, yeah.
No, that's fair enough. You know, I there's a few times like at school. There's like I needed to search something up and would have been on like Facebook or something. And I'd be like, alright, no socials. So I do get what you mean. But no, it's good. So you can kind of see the difference between the start of the 20 days and the end. So you're using it less, and you have more hobbies. You have yourself more occupied. Yeah, so
more active as well.
more active. Yeah, that's great. It's great. It's good to hear. Because I know like when I used to use social media all the time. I would be at like the gym or something, and after it's set, I just look at it and be like, oh. But when I didn't have it, I just went full out, and it was great. I loved it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So no, that's good to hear that you liked it. Enjoyed the experience.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for doing the interview.
Yeah, well, thank you as well for making me believe everything.
Yeah, I know you weren't overly keen or something.